Alright, I know you all have been requesting this one for a very long time. No more jokes, no more trolls. Here we are. Finally, I'm doing an episode of How Many Days with Sonic Unleashed. You all ready? Because here we go. TSG, wait, hold on, wait, time out. Before we get started, let's establish something, some ground rules, okay? The hourglass that changes time, you know, that little thing? Yeah, that doesn't exist to us for this video, okay? Changing the time of day like that is a game mechanic. There isn't an actual hourglass that controls time. There isn't a button on the world map menu that lets you move the sun. And there is no Sonic Adventure 3, alright? I'm going based off of cutscenes and stage order that makes the most sense. Now, let's go. Apatos, which, you know, that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. I don't know, man, but I think Apatos, Apatos, I don't know, Apatos, that's what we're going with, okay? Is where this journey truly begins. So this place is basically our baseline, alright? And it starts during the day. This is where our journey starts. Okay, we can do this. Not too hard so far. Soon, nighttime comes, and we do a nighttime stage in Apatos. But we quickly meet up with Tails and head over to Spagonia. Now this is where the fun begins. The big challenge of finding out how many days this game takes is trying to pinpoint the time of day. It's hard to do that when you're traveling across time zones constantly. But your boy found a way to track the time. It all leads back to Apatos. Remember, we started here in the daytime. So what we have to do is make sure that we're always referring to the time of day in Apatos. For example, apparently when it's daytime in Apatos, it's nighttime in Halaska. Make sense? Alright, I'm gonna have the world map on screen that'll show you the time of days for like as many places as we can see. I can't show you all of them at once because, you know, the world's such a big place. I have to spin the whole world, you know? Okay, so according to my notes here, when it's daytime in Apatos, it's also daytime in Spagonia, alright? So these two places having matching times of days means that if it's nighttime in Apatos, it's nighttime in Spagonia. So since it was nighttime in Apatos when we left, and now it's daytime in Spagonia when we arrived, it's been officially one day. Man, a day already, and we only did 2 stages. That's quick. Guess it takes the tornado a while to travel that far, by the way. Shoot. Oh boy, the planet is split, so. When we get to Spagonia, we're told to head to Mazuri to save the professor. Now, back to my notes here. When it's daytime in Apatos, looks like it's also daytime in Mazuri. Cool, alright. But when we get to Mazuri, it's nighttime. I see we're keeping in line with the tornado taking a while to travel. You know, I see a little pattern there. Once we save the professor, we go back to Spagonia, and it's still nighttime. I guess Tails found a faster route or something on the way over to Spagonia. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a tornado, okay? We do go right back over to Mazuri. A lot of traveling. And guess what? It's daytime now. So now it's been 2 full days. 2 days! We take care of Eggman and restore the first continent. We then head back over to Spagonia. Still daytime, by the way. But now, we're going to head on over to Halaska and get the ability to stomp. Love this ability, by the way. But wait, what time of day is it in Halaska? Well, apparently, when it's daytime in Apatos, it's nighttime in Halaska. And when we get to Halaska, it's daytime. So that means it's nighttime in Apatos. Try to keep up. So, once we're done with Halaska, we go back on over to Spagonia. It's nighttime. So therefore, technically, no time passes. Maybe we need a little bit of a breakdown. Hold up. Remember, at the start of the day, we went to Mazuri, restored the content, then Spagonia, told to go to Halaska, arrived in Halaska, now it's nighttime, and according to our record of timekeeping, that makes sense. Once we're done in Halaska, we go back on over to Spagonia to do a nighttime Spagonia mission. Okay? Okay. Once we finish that stage, we talk to the professor and find out that Chunan is our next destination. Now let's look at our notes to see how Apatos compares to Chunan. When it's daytime in Apatos, it's also daytime in Chunan. That also means Chunan matches the time of day of Spagonia and Mazuri. So since we arrive in Chunan during the nighttime, we can confidently say we are still on the same day. And we fight this big old bird, give us some chocolate, and restore another continent. We head back over to Spagonia, and it's still nighttime. That means we're doing so much in one day. A ton. We talk to the professor, and he tells us where to go next. We head back over to Chunan during the day, so, hey, look at that. Chunan during the day, that means it's been 3 days. Alright, awesome, sweet. We finish the day mission. After that, we go to Spagonia, where it's daytime, so we're still out here at the same time of day, do a daytime mission, beat a boss, and restore another continent, and then go over to Holoskull for a nighttime mission. So that means no time has passed, okay? They're on opposite time zones. We beat the boss and restore yet another continent. Okay, I get it, that's a lot, alright? But keep up. Now, we get to move on over to Shamar. That's fun. And when it comes to Shamar, let's see here, when it's daytime in Apatos, it's nighttime in Shamar. Cool. But when we get here, more stages and more places open up. We'll start with the daytime mission in Shamar, so now we're halfway through our day, since daytime in Shamar means nighttime in Apatos. Once we finish up the day mission, we head on over to Empire City and do a nighttime mission. Now, nighttime in Empire City is in fact daytime in Apatos. So we in fact have transitioned into the next day. The 4th day is now here. After doing Skyscraper Scamper at night, we do Skyscraper Scamper during the day. Next, we can move back on over to Shamar and do Arid Sands Night. So, now we're at 5 days. We beat the boss, fix the continent, 5 continents down, 2 more to go. Adabat's our next destination. Let's see, looks like when it's daytime in Apatos, it's nighttime in Adabat. Alright. So, we start with a nighttime mission, which means there's still no change. Neat. We do Jungle Joyride Day, and we beat the boss and put another continent in place. Cool! We soon see a nice, touching moment between Sonic and Chip, where nighttime descends, and this moment signifies, we're 6 days in. Hello, how you doing? Now we move on over to Eggman Land. Considering that Eggman Land is on the same side of the world as Shamar, Empire City, and Adabat, it's safe to assume that I can match Eggman Land's time zones to theirs, since all those continents have the same time zone and they're opposite of the other continents. So since we go there when Sonic is in his regular form, we can assume that it's daytime. So that means we're halfway through the 5 days. But, seeing how he transformed into our Werehog form at the end of Eggman Land, it's safe to assume that it's nighttime for Eggman Land. Further proof of this is when Sonic is flung over to Apatos at the end of the game. You beat the final boss, you did it, you saved the world. You can see that it's daytime in Apatos. So, look at that. 6 days. Sonic Unleashed took place in 6 days. I did it. I freaking did it. Sonic Unleashed. Now I won't get any more comments about telling me to do Unleashed. Oh, it feels good to get a big Sonic game out of the way. But, like, I don't know. It just feels like I can go even further, you know? Like, I feel like I could reach new frontiers when it comes to Sonic games. I'll just have to reach further for them. Reach far. Huh. Okay. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Stay blue and have an S-Rank day. See you later.